Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's John with 2021 New Age Investments, coming back for another box opening. Got the order of collector mounts in for the walls finally. Construction's going on right now, so if you hear a little banging, that's the new comic room being built. Getting ready for some good things in 2021. This box was got here pretty damaged, but it looks like the contents are okay. Luckily. Picked up a nice little pile of these, so when I set up the room, I can have a little bit of everything being shown. Hope everybody's having a good holiday season out there. I know this year's been a little bit rough. If you're getting by, that's a very positive thing. For the industry, comic industry itself, it's been a fantastic year. I wish everything else could say the same. But hopefully everything will get back to normal once we get these vaccines out, started getting them produced a little faster and getting them out to the people. We'll see how it goes. Here we go. We got King in Black. I believe this is the 1 per store variant. I picked up a couple of these. I figured if King in Black does pop off, which I'm assuming it will after that first issue, that these will be the ones to have down the road. I think there was so many ordered of that first issue A that I don't know if that one will really go high or not in the long run, but I think the per store variants are probably where the money's going to be in the long run. And of course, there will always be all the Donny Cates 1 in 500 variant. That's already money. Okay, here we go. This is The Gift, numbers 1, 2, and 3. This is actually, I believe it's Tyler Kirkham's first work. Pretty cool stuff. I was interested in reading it and checking out his art for his first initial runs of art in the comic industry. Kind of a smaller, lesser-known comic run. Here we go. We got, let's see. This is the 2 per store variant. I picked up, a decent amount of these. Not a huge amount, but I think 5 copies or so. Figured I'd get them while they were still cheap. So all the spec going on with so many other titles right now. Even though King in Black has heat, I think everything has heat right now. So things are getting a little interesting out there. A couple more copies. Again, right now, I mean, you're paying $10, $8, $15. I mean, if you're paying less than 20, I mean, for a spec book, that's a good spec book. I don't think that's too much to ask. This one here looks like we got some damage in the shipping. That's not good. I don't know if you guys can see that on the corner very well, but that's pretty banged up. That one's definitely going to be going back. I know USPS is having a tough time keeping up right now, so can't really blame them for having a little damage here and there. But again, I mean, you don't want to spend money on books and, I mean, have them be worthless by the time you get them. That doesn't do us a lot of good. This is that Momoko variant, Strange Academy number 4. I wanted to pick this up. Momoko's been pretty hot this last year. It's a good cover, great series. Figured in the long run, and it looked like it was a pretty high grade online. I'll look at it a little closer and we'll see what comes up. Okay, now we'll get into the little better books. This book, I actually bought this book mainly just because of the price. It was absolutely cheap for this book. Granted, this is not the label you want, but again, a little tough for me to pass this one up because G.I. Joe has always been one of my favorite runs. And the cover appearance of this issue is fantastic. Label, different story. Green label, definitely better than a 7.0, but the center pages are detached. So, hey, what are you going to do? But for the price I got it for, I was not worried about it. I love the book. The cover is fantastic looking on it. So, again, for appearance purposes, I love it. So, can't go wrong with the book either. So. But possible Hasbro universe right around the corner with G.I. Joe and Transformers and Mask. Don't forget about Mask. It'll be in there too if they do it. That runs from 1985 to 1986. It's just a four little book mini series, but they had a toy line and all, so they were actually pretty popular for a minute. But if they do the universe, that'll be in it too, so don't forget about that spec. This book right here, this one was already going up, but I wanted to grab a copy before it went up any more than it already has. I do have a raw copy. I'm pretty sure it's either 9.6 or 9.8, but I haven't sent it in yet. As we all know, these black covers, they're usually a little tougher to get in the 9.8. Census on this one actually isn't very low, but at the same time, with Kate Bishop coming, that, yeah, it would be better to get it now than later. Have a good one.